What is this? A dinosaur? Or a gold mine? Everyone and their grandma streams music nowadays, so does that make physical media dead? Well, yes. And no. Depends. For some fans, vinyl is a religion. To others, CDs are just shiny coasters. And cassettes, well, what is this, 1989? Believe it or not, people still buy this stuff. But the question is, should you print physical copies of your music? Well, let's break it down and welcome to the shed. Wait, I don't even have a turntable right now. But I still have this. So, you see what I mean? First, let's talk about who buys physical media these days. Vinyl, the comeback king. Vinyl is so hot right now. Collectors, audiophiles, and those beautiful hipsters that will spend $300 on speakers before paying rent. Vinyl is for them. And if that's your crowd, you need vinyl. Then there's CDs, the undead format. CDs are apparently still a thing. They're easy to print, dirt cheap, and people will still buy them at shows. And not to mention, cars from the early 2000s still have CD players, and you know there's some dude rocking in his 2003 Honda Civic. I am that guy. This is the weird thing though. I still have people coming up to me at shows asking for CDs. Yet, I have about 500 CDs buried beneath my house somewhere. So, go figure. Now, cassettes. Why? Just why? Okay, cassettes. Indie bands swear by these. And actually, one of my besties has a band that released a cassette, and they are top tier punk rock legends. I mean, I get it, but hey, if you're fans of the type of people that have a vintage Walkman, they'll buy it. And if they'll buy it, you should have it. It's cheap, it's retro, and maybe it makes people feel cool. Don't knock the hustle, baby. Here's another thing to think about. USB thumb drives. Maybe if your fans are younger, I'm not even sure anybody really puts music on computers anymore these days. However, this might be a good option for you as well. It's cheap, and you can charge a premium for it. You can put videos on there. You can put extra artwork. You can put all kinds of songs, not just the album, but outtakes, an anthology. The USB thumb drive is for super fans. Think of it that way. Super fans will always pay more because they like and love you. All right, let's talk money, which is the real reason why we're here and having this discussion anyways. Printing physical media is not free. Let's break it down and let's weigh the options. Vinyl is the Rolls Royce of physical media. Vinyl is expensive to produce. You can maybe print a short run of them with good artwork for about $1,500, but you can sell them for $30 and make a little bit of a profit off of it. Vinyl can be a high value item. Another thing to think about with vinyl is it has a seriously long turnaround time. So be sure to look into that and plan for that. A band I'm in always releases vinyl, but we have to seriously take into account the turnaround time to make sure that we have those copies in hand for tour, because otherwise, what's the point? CDs are cheap, like super cheap, like dirt cheap, like stupid cheap. You can get 200 CDs for maybe under $100. One thing else to talk about is storage and travel considerations. One thing to remember, vinyl and CDs take up space. So if you're touring, you have to ask yourself, do I want to carry around 500 CDs? And the short answer to that is probably not. Also remember that vinyl is fragile. It warps in the heat. It's affected by the elements, sunlight, moisture, that sweaty sauna of a tour van. So you have to plan for this. Hard boxes for the vinyl to protect it, and you have to pull it out of the van and make sure it's always in a safe, dry, cool space out of the sunlight. You don't want to damage your merch. So how many should you print? This is the ultimate question. It's a question that I've struggled with on every tour, every time I've released an album. Just don't be the guy stuck with 500 CDs buried under your house somewhere. Be smarter than him. Be smarter than me. Here's how it all typically breaks down. Do a small run, 50 to 100 copies. Test out the market, see how they sell. It is more expensive this way though. Then there's bulk orders, 500 or more. Way more cost effective, but risky. Because if they don't move, you're schlepping around this crap every time you move apartments. Always ask yourself, will my audience buy this? And be honest with yourself. And then just make the call. This is the magic wand for your merch. Here's where physical media really, really shines. Do you hang around your merch table after the shows? You better. And you better not make me come and check. A signed vinyl? Worth more. A limited edition CD, an instant collector's item. Fans love stuff they can hold, something that they can display. They love having something they can say, I got this from the band at that show and it was magic. Bam! Instant $40 sale. You see how easy that was? So, is physical media dead? Nope. If you got super fans, give them something to hold. They'll appreciate it and they'll appreciate you. So, want to print your own music? Well, good on you. Merch sales can save a tour. Be smart, don't overprint, and don't be the guy that has 500 CDs in his garage. Trust me, I know a thing or two about that. Now, go make some noise, sell some records, and keep woodshedding.
Not the hand. Okay.
Not this hand,
Okay.
but this hand is okay. Use this hand because you have to see me signing. All right, ready?
Okay.
And action.
I don't know what
Okay,
you're
ready?
supposed to do yet.
No, you're doing. Perfect.